We've got India and New Zealand, of course. We've spoken enough about that. At the cost of repetition, I'll just pull out a few points again that I want to get on. India playing New Zealand in Manchester. Why I wanted India to play in Manchester? 2 games played in Manchester. One, of course, Pakistan, one West Indies. Both won by India. But New Zealand have also played a game at Old Trafford, which they have won. Most interestingly, this semi-final, India and New Zealand have not played each other. So you can't look back at this tournament and go, what happened when they played each other? Nothing. There were umbrellas out. There was no bat, no ball. There were only boats, right? How does that play into this thing going, are both teams thinking, oh, yeah, I wish we had played them, we would have known something. Oh, it's good we haven't played them.
Don't forget the warm-up game.
Yeah.
Why?
He reminds me of all the wrong things. At the moment, we don't need that.
You can't have selective memory. Don't forget the fact that India had been to New Zealand and they've done well in those conditions where New Zealand was
India's
struggling.
winning.
Yeah.
But 20 minutes before you told me, be wary of New Zealand. I was just supporting you, Zach.
I was about to say that.
You saw me down the river. There's no rain and you still saw me down the river.
It's a semi-final. You can't really predict anything. You have to see on the game. So that's why. So right now, if you just go by what's happened in the last 3-4 matches, then you'll say that India is in the finals.
What is India's 11 is my question.
Is that going to be the case?
Can you predict that? What is India's 11 going to be? Because I am a tad confused.
Look, I think they're going to go back to the same 11 what they've been playing. It's the main discussion is going to be whether you want to play Ravindra Jadeja or you want to play Kuldeep again.
But Chahal is the first. In your book, Chahal is the first spinner.
Yes, they started the campaign with Bhuvneshwar Kumar, but I think Shami is going to come back in with Bumrah. So
Shami, Bumrah, Chahal are your 3 that get in automatically, and then you're saying there is one more spot that is between Kuldeep Yadav and Ravindra Jadeja because Hardik Pandya is a 5th bowler.
Yes, and I don't think that's going to happen, but maybe they will think about whether they want to go back to Kedar Jadhav or they are happy with the 5 bowling options which they have. I still feel that because they're playing against New Zealand, they will go in with 2 wrist spinners, something which has worked for them unless there is enough in the wicket for spin bowlers. There is some weather forecast which is coming along is not a great news for India that way, that it is going to be a little overcast and cloudy, maybe with a slight chances of rain. So that is something which may change how Indian team is looking at.
Then do you play? Is there a chance of then playing Shami, Bumrah and Bhuvi? And just
yes,
spinner?
Yes, just because of that,
Yeah, because of
they might have to do that, take that call on the day of the match.
Yeah.
If there is a chance of rain or there is enough moisture in the wicket, then you would want to play the conditions rather than going in with a set formula of playing 11.
Your 11? Agree?
No, I'm with him.
If you agree, then we move on to New Zealand.
Not personnel. I agree with either you play conditions or you play how you play.
Yeah.
You left out Ravindra and Ashwin 2 years ago saying that we're going to play with Chahal and Kuldeep.
Yeah.
Start of the World Cup also they were going to play. Now you've won every game, got to the semi-final, but you are still in doubt whether you're going to play Kuldeep or Ravindra.
Yeah.
Are you going to play this bowler or that bowler? So all the preparation and the processes that we've been hearing, you got to go with your gut.
Yeah.
Because you've gone with your gut throughout. I think you still go with that, and we got to back whatever the side that is playing, because there has been enough confusion in the last 2 years with your batting order, which is now number 4 is a guy who's going to play in that game who was not even part of your squad.
Yeah.
Right? 4 years preparation to number 4, left out Raidu, then you are now with a guy who was not even in your squad. 2-year preparation of your spin bowlers. You are not sure who's going to play. Till the semi-final, we were going to be there anyway. So if there was a preparation that was happening, this is the time the preparation ends. You should be 100% sure of what you're going to play with, because you were preparing only for these 2 games. Nobody ever thought that you will not make it to the semi-final.
Can I tell you something? But this is what happens with all toppers. Just before the exam, they are still revising. Always revising, all toppers. Then there were guys like me who used to enter 5 minutes after the exam began, after not having touched the books. And of course come last. So last minute revision is good. It's good. New Zealand, they're going to be doing some last minute revision as well, will they? Well, they of course will be playing Loki Ferguson. His name is dark right now, but it's going to be in the light, because of course he had a little hammy problem, which was just a strain. They were concerned about it. So precautionary, he was put out of that last game. He of course will come into this game. probably in place of Saudi, Zach, or do you bring him in place of Henry?
I think Saudi, because Henry has been making that impact. He has been among the wickets. And Tim Saudi hasn't had a great game last one. So that's something which tells me that Lockie Ferguson will come in place of Tim Saudi. They'll have to make a call take a call on Henry Nicholls as well. You know, I have a strong instinct. Colin Munro might come back in that side. They will go back to that same
Munro Guptill.
Yeah, and Ish Sodhi's name will be discussed for sure. It will be a condition-based call.
So then Ish Sodhi has to come in place of Matt Henry.
Matt Henry, yeah. So these are the options which New Zealand has. I don't think they're going to do too many changes in terms of playing 11, but there will be a lot of chats and discussions around their batting. And that's something which in India should be wary of. Like I was mentioning earlier also in the show, it's very important for New Zealand. From New Zealand's point of view, that is going to be the key factor, and that is going to be the main discussion for them to go in the semis, saying that okay, what are the options? How can we get the performances of the top order, and particularly Guptill and Munro? Even though Henry Nicholls played, Latham came in form. Otherwise, they would have possibly made would have taken that call.
Got Henry Nicholls down.
Henry Nicholls down, Munro in, and Latham out. Would have been the call. But Latham looked good in the previous match, so I think they would continue with him now. So that makes it Henry Nicholls going out and Munro coming back in.
Will this happen though, Ajay? Will New Zealand and India both play the same number of spinners? That's what I want you to predict. Will they play 2 spinner 2, 1, 1, or will India play 2 spinners and New Zealand play only 1 in Santner?
If India play 2, New Zealand will certainly play 2.
Yeah?
Because New Zealand will play conditions. They won't play, and India will now, the way it looks like, you know, what you see or hear and get the feel of Indian team, that they will want...
Play personnel.
No, they will want that 3 seamers or that all-rounder bowler to play.
Yeah.
Whether it is Ravindra or whether it is, you know, Bhuvneshwar Kumar or whatever. So, and if the conditions are turning, India will play 2 spinners. And if that is the case, then New Zealand will also play 2. Because they will play conditions. They have no problems with, you know, changing the personnel. They've had people come and go. They play like that. But the way how he looks, I think if they stick to Guptill in the semi-finals as well, because with what's happened with Martin Guptill, if they stick to him, that is a good signal for New Zealand side.
Yeah.
Because then they're believing in, you know, whatever their best players is, they're not going by form. And that's all that you need in a knockout game. When you go into a knockout game worrying about the opposition and saying, oh, those 2 other guys, we have to be careful, you tend to forget there are 9 other guys in that side.
Yeah.
When you go into a side saying, this is the side we have got to beat and this is how we're going to beat them, invariably you come through.
Well, what is your side? Because you get to pick a side as well on your My 11 Circle app. I know you have it already. So what are you waiting for? The next game that's happening is India v New Zealand, the first semi-final at Old Trafford in 2 days from now. So do it. Why wait till Tuesday? Make your team now.